I do agree there has been some. So just as I think that often people on the climate catastrophe side ignore the benefits of fossil fuels, there has been, by some advocates of fossil fuels, way too quick dismissal of any negatives on climate. And one of the ways this manifests is just sort of sloppily picking up things that are not actually facts.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll just hear all these things like, oh, volcanoes have more of an impact than humans, or like, we only are a small percentage. It's like, if you look at this, okay, we started burning fossil fuels and the CO2 is basically flat and then it goes up. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's pretty obvious it was us. So whenever you see, whenever people are like voicing scientific things without examining them, like you see this a lot on all sides, but on my side, I'm really sensitive to it because it really discredits the view. And if you look at my book and my work, like my work is saying we should be using more fossil fuels across a variety of scenarios. Like even if there is significant warming in the next 50 years, we should be using fossil fuels and we should be liberating nuclear if you want to get off fossil fuels. But it's very damaging, I think, when people just ignore any potential negative side effects. And often you'll hear one version, a religious version, is to say God would never God wouldn't have given us fossil fuels if they were to have these side effects.
I've never heard that argument.
Oh, it's an argument that is, I've heard it many times. It's people don't usually make it publicly, but like obviously that's not a scientific argument.
I don't even think it's a basis for anything for us to talk about.
No, there's nothing to talk about. I'm just saying that it is there are always rigor challenges whenever people get entrenched. So I do my best, and I have an amazing researcher, and like part of his job is to always challenge me and always point out like the merit on the other side.